All right, guys, welcome. Let me get the screen on here. All right, guys, hopefully you can hear me, and we'll go ahead and get started here. Appreciate everybody being in and ready to go tonight. I know that this is not what we wanted to do in person, and I mean, we wanted to be in person, but couldn't do that this year, and just a challenge, to get it together. And when the county came out with the hard no on off-campus meetings or anything like that, then we were kind of forced into doing this. And so hopefully everybody can hear me out there and is good to go. And I'm really use Teams a lot more, but there's only access for parents with Zoom. So I appreciate you all joining us tonight. And we're going to go through in order by grade and just talk about each team a little bit. Coach Miller and AD. We're here. Coach Stevenson is trying to get off the track. As you guys know, he's helping with track this year. Just there's no perfect time once AAU and everything starts, but hopefully everything's going well for everyone. And we're going to go ahead and just talk about the format. We're going to go by team, 9th grade, JV, and varsity. And we're going to go ahead and move through the talk here. So welcome and thank you. As always, it takes a lot of helping hands to make a season work. And just want to thank the assistant coaches, Coach AD, being in building, always there to help out and be a help to the guys and the counselor, open the gym up, all those different things. Just makes a big impact for everyone. Coach Miller joined us this year, as you guys know, for the first time. Had Noelle running around the gym, his daughter, and just did a wonderful job with the 9th grade guys. And we really appreciate all the time that he put in. And Coach Stevenson did first-year teacher, special ed paperwork. He's helping with track. He taught in the classroom. He was the junior league director. So Coach Stevenson, definitely appreciate everything that he did. We're going to share this with the trainers later, but our trainers, Lisa, Aaron, who do a great job with the guys every day, keeping them healthy and on the court. And Ashlyn, who was the student volunteer and really threw herself into her work and did a great job for us. To all the boosters, players and parents, a year like no other, with challenges not faced in most of our times. So I'm sure you go back to, some of the U.S. history that we have and, some difficult days. But, trying to coach through this pandemic with limitations on what we had, just with a lot of young guys on varsity and no summer and no spring and, really no fall where we could get together that much. It was just tough and throwing the 2 quarantines, but the guys persevered and did a lot of work. And so we really appreciate that. Testament to their character. So this is the 9th grade, the 9th grade crew. And let me make sure that I can add the talkers here. Coach Miller, can you unmute, or do I need to do that? I'm sorry, I'm putting y'all through Zoom 101 over here.
I can unmute. Can you hear
there
me?
You go. There's
Okay.
Coach Miller. So if you just want to talk about your guys briefly, then we'll put them through the awards real quick. But appreciate you being on here.
No problem. Thanks for having me. And like Coach Crump said, obviously this season was different than any other basketball season for me and for the guys, given it's our first one at Alpharetta High School. So we all experienced it together. We went through it together, and we came out of it better people because of it. Given the COVID situation, we didn't get a full schedule in, but I do think the guys put forth 110% every time they were able to get on the court. I will say that every time that we played a game or practice, I saw something from one of the guys that, we didn't see the day before. So, I mean, I had some fighters, and I hope they continue playing, the game, stay with it, whether it's, through high school, through AAU, whatever, just keep it up. Cause I mean, we had some really talented guys on that squad. So I appreciate being able to coach them. And without further ado, I guess we'll start going through the awards, right?
Yep.
All right. So most improved, I got Joshua Hill. He's kind of what I like to consider my big baby, just because he's a young guy, got a lot of growing to do, but he looks good, and we saw some things in him at the beginning of the season that definitely progressed and got better towards the end. I think he had one game with like 4 or 5 blocks on one possession. So I mean, this guy, he's definitely going to be, a monster in the game if he sticks with it. I think he's playing AAU now, so just continue to do what you can. Get your reps in, get your practice, and get your weights. So congratulations, Josh, on getting the most improved. And then this was my right-hand man, Malachi Mayo, right here, going for a defensive most outstanding player. He was one of the bigger leaders on the team, as far as, helping the other guys know where to be, and what to do in situations. And then he just always had the 100% effort and the attitude every day that he came to practice and to games. So congrats, Mally, for that. All right, and then most outstanding player is going to be Jacob Bryant. Obviously, this is kind of the guy that, he sees the opportunity and he goes to seize it. One of his biggest things is he likes to put the team on his back as much as he can, and he takes everything to heart. So he's always trying to get better. But anything that he can do to help the team, he'll do it. Whether it's guarding their best defender or, making the offense happen. So congrats, Jacob. And then my scholar award goes to Michel. He's one of the higher IQ players on the team. And obviously this translates right into the schoolwork. So, I mean, Mason knows a lot about the game. He's very intuitive when it comes to offense and defense, but it also shows in his grades. And that's one of the big things that we tried to focus on with these younger guys as they're just starting with their high school career as well as their basketball career, is that the grades play just as important of a piece as the game. So that's something they got to stay focused on if they want to take this to the next level. So congrats, Mason. And then our Raider Pride is, the voice of the Alpharetta Gym. Everybody knows him on campus, whether it's football, basketball, or just in school in general. But he definitely took it upon himself to, root the guys along, make sure they were doing what they were supposed to be doing on the court and off the court, and just taking accountability on things that he needed to get done and being the first person to step up. So, David, congratulations on your Raider Pride. And I hope you just continue that mentality, because that mentality is going to take you a lot further than anything else. And I think that wraps it up for 9th grade.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach. And, you could stop on any of the individual players and say great things about all of them. And if we were in person, we would be calling everybody up and doing the certificates. But, those are some of the standout guys. And we like to honor some of the things that, aren't necessarily directly on the scoreboard. And that's what we're calling attention to there. So I think I heard Coach AD coming in hot right there on the meeting. So he's actually at an AAU practice tonight. And but hopefully he can join us here and talk about the JV. AD, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man.
All right. Well, first off, go ahead. First off, I appreciate y'all.
I think you muted there, AD.
Yeah, we lost you.
Get it together, AD. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I'm trying to do like 3 things at one time. I'm sorry.
Well.
All right, so JV season, it didn't go how we wanted to, but we got better. So that was a plus size. We made sure we made changes to grow, continue to get in the gym, continue to work out, continue to do everything you have to do for next season to get to where you want to play. JV, there's some kids that want to play varsity, some want to grow. So continue to grow. And I'll just start with, how are we doing this, Coach?
Just going through the awards here.
Okay, well, Marcus Moore, best defender this season. He came in late, out of shape, but came in and was ready to work and was a big presence on our defensive team. Did everything he was supposed to, and just was a quick learner. So that was our defensive player.
Can you see this? Are you there?
Right for Vincent, just for everything that Vincent do. He was a good leader for
Can you? I think Coach AD's been hit by a basketball. So AD, if you can come back on. Yeah, he's breaking up.
Hello?
Yeah, you're lagging a little bit. Can you hear us?
I don't know why I keep getting muted.
All right, so you were talking about Vincent. Can you hear us? Man, this is the most 2021 meeting ever, okay?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear y'all clearly. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead and talk about Vincent. Hey, AD, sorry guys. AD, hold up.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, mute your presentation, or mute your where you're listening to it.
Can you hear me? I'm on a mom's phone.
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, so we're gonna keep moving here. I don't know where he's at, but we talked about these, and so Vincent, he chose as one of his Raider Pride Award winners for his effort, for stepping up, for being a leader. And Vincent's defense was always something he could count on, and just greatly appreciated. Vincent's got a lot of potential, a really good driver, and really good student, and you know, A's and B's all the time. And so that's one of his Raider Pride guys. Another one was Cameron Woods. He split the Raider Pride Award because Cameron is one of the most consistent workers on the team. Really, really good shooter, loves the game, always asking when he can get in and get extra shots. And so Cameron has a great potential to get better because he's willing to work. Most outstanding, just all around, had a couple bouts with health, like a lot of us did, you know, and just but kept coming back and being a competitor. Moved up when varsity was having quarantine issues and some injuries, and played with us a little bit, and loves being in the gym, as a gym rat, and really was, you know, the leading scorer a lot of times, and just making it easy, and knows the offense, knows where everyone should be, and another really, really good student. So most outstanding for JV was Josh Hunger. Most improved and Raider Scholar, his rolling GPA right now is a 99.6. And so Sarafino is also all-state band, if you didn't know. And his dad is an excellent DJ and bookkeeper, kept all of our ninth and JV game books. You know, when we had nobody else to do it, he was there all the time and just reliable. And Michael is a really, really good athlete and a great teammate. And so he was the most improved for the JV. Now, getting over to varsity, I mean, there's a ton to say. And varsity, I know that this is not, you know, the banquet that anybody envisions, you know, just having to be on a screen again, right? I mean, you're on screens all the time, but just some really good competitors here that didn't let the scoreboard get them down, didn't let adversity make them quit or make them less less of a student, less of a person, less of a teammate. And that's hard to do. And we had some guys, really the only two experienced guys we had that had varsity minutes last year in any capacity were, of course, Malachi and Jamari. And as you can see from the picture here, sadly, you can see Jamari with the cast. And man, no spring, no summer, and no fall really for him. And just a really challenging year for all of them. But just a couple standouts, that just had some areas that really stood out of their game. Of course, we're not calling everybody. Everybody will get a certificate, but some really good additions to the team this year with Jake being a freshman playing up, and of course Robert coming in new. Noel, his first year of basketball, great job. Mason stepping up and competing in 7A for varsity, did a great job. Drew, one of the stronger kids on the team, of course. Great defense, and Amaru really facing a ton of pressure all season. Just all these guys, Matt coming back from an injury and just a half a season last year. They were just fun to watch and very, very fun to coach every day. So we'll get through their awards. And first of all, congratulations to our seniors. I think you guys may know, we were able to announce this senior night, and many people know during the year, but Jamari will be going up to Brent Athen in Pennsylvania, and he's extremely excited about that, and already back in the gym and getting ready to go up there and play. And Brent Athen has been kind of on a delay, and they're just been able to start in the last couple of months playing because of COVID, but they're getting rolling, and we're excited for him. And then a couple of weeks ago, Malachi committed to Maryville up in Tennessee, and if you have been paying attention to college basketball, they won their tournament last week, and so they're really, really excited, and they're excited to have Mally. And know they're both going to go on and do great things. Just good students, hard workers, and they will be missed. We know it's a two-man senior class is rough, but they did a great job for us. Most outstanding defensive player, okay, Ahmadou Dhiallo. Ahmadou had to guard some really, really big dudes. Okay, he wasn't the only one, but he was always physically tough on the floor, mixing it up, cared about defense, cares about his teammates, and just gave us a physical toughness inside that really, really, really needed. So our defensive player of the year was Ahmadou Dhiallo, and he has been fully committed to the weight room and getting better for next year. So we're excited about his progress. Most improved, Elliot Palmer. Elliot really came on toward the end of the year. A really, really good shooter, tough competitor, will mix it up with anybody physically, not scared. And kind of my favorite moment for him was when he hit 5 threes against Roswell. And really just, to them came out of nowhere, but we'd seen it in practice, and really excited about his future next year. Multi-sport athlete, and we know that he's going to have a big senior year. Colby Pepperman was the Raider Pride Award winner. Colby, like Ahmadou, those two guys inside had to guard some 6'6", 260 guys during the season, and was always physical, always there, always competing, not always on the floor because he was often fouling. If you remember, Colby probably had more fouls than anybody on our team, but it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. So Colby was the Raider Pride Award. He also has over a 95 rolling GPA, and just as a great competitor, has been a leader for us in the weight room and classroom. And we know that he's going to have a big senior year as well. So our Raider Pride Award was Colby Pepperman. Most outstanding player, of course, was Mally. Mally was just a joy to coach and watch play. Could do some things that a lot of other people can't. Favorite moment for him is the shot where he was able to beat Spalding and deserve that moment. And so our leading scorer, second team all region, or honorable mention all region, in a very, very tough, very, very tough region. Probably the one of the top 2 in the state. That our state champion is probably going to come out of here with Milton on Saturday against whoever that is, Berkmar over there. But Mally was a great competitor and one of the Alpharetta guys that's played there for 4 years. And so our most outstanding player was Mally. And then our varsity scholar award, the one with the overall rolling GPA of 101. How is that possible? Okay, you got to be really killing it in the classroom to do that. But Matt, super, super smart player, super tough player, You almost, you have to always be watching who's going to get into it with him because he plays extremely hard. And so he really, really does a great job in the classroom. And a few of these guys are helping our freshmen and sophomores in areas that they may struggle. And if you ever parents need that, reach out and let us know. And because they've been through it, are really high level on those areas. So our scholar athlete was Matt Hopkins. All right, so this is a highlight video. Hopefully it'll play through for you with some sound. And Dr. Kersey's son actually put some of these highlights together, does a good job. So hopefully this will play without a delay. And I'm going to expand it here. And I'm going to send this to everybody. So if it lags on your end, don't worry about it. We'll send it, email it, and we'll get it together. All right, so that's the highlight video, and there's hundreds of plays you could put on there, but we appreciate him doing that and putting it together for us. So the off season, basically, we're gonna do this real quick, but we have all the kids' certificates. We have the trophies in our locker room. We have the varsity letters, and we have the senior banners for Jamari and Mally. So they can pick all those up in the locker room Wednesday afternoon. Or anytime I'm in there before school. So if you got a trophy tonight, you're watching this later on, just stop by and get it. And so we have all that for you. We also have pins for you if you guys do want to buy letter jackets and all that. So again, thank you for your time. For the off season, you guys know that we're lifting right now, going through the Nike basketball lift program. We did lift 5 today. We increased some of the rep sets today. And so the guys getting stronger is just essential. And we missed that. Being out of the weight room from March to, by the time we got to the season, it's just hard to build muscle and play. And so this is an important window from March to April, March to May, actually, and then we'll hit it again hard in August to early or late September. And so looking forward to that. I open the gym up most mornings. I opened it up this morning. So if the guys want to get in and shoot, they can. And we're there to complement their AAU season and try to help them get better. For all the juniors, they need to go through and fill out the NCAA clearinghouse if you've not done that, and just to make sure that you're on record in case you want to pursue college ball. And you guys are free to email me about that if you have any questions. Okay, so that's it for tonight. We appreciate it so much. We're already working on next year's schedule. We're trying to host a Christmas tournament. And so if you would like to prepare a special dish for the hospitality room or dessert, go ahead and be thinking about those things. And I'll be sending out the summer calendar as that firms up. We will be practicing beginning June 7th, and we're already registered for the GHSA camp, and we anticipate that, of course, we will be able to play this summer. That's our hope, and we'll get all those things rolling. And so thank you again for being here tonight, and we will be lining out. And so somebody's talking trash over here. Okay. You guys have a great night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the season.